Then we get the heavy metal horns up for Deadliest Assassin. No, that's not the name of the band. The band is Impaler. We're back here today to do a song called Meat Wagon. What's that? Oh, what? Huh? Oh, you noticed my t-shirt. Oh, okay. Impaler. Yes, indeed. This here is Bill Lindsey, lead singer for the band Impaler. Let me stand up. You can get a better shot of my breasts. That's him. This is a Rise of the Mutants t-shirt from Impaler, so I am familiar with them. Why do you say this? Is because now it's escaping my brains who was put in the request. A Deadliest Assassin, because he saw me in another video in an Impaler shirt and said you should do Meat Wagon. It was It Won't Die record, 2009. I want to say that would have been about the time that my old band Die Monster Die played a few times with Impaler. In fact, I brought them here for a Halloween show one year. Bill Lindsey, wonderful guys, fantastic, shock rock. Bill Lindsey starts doing the band right when he's Alice Cooper. They're from, I think, Minnesota. But they're like the longest running shock rock band ever in the world, next to Lizzie Borden, you know. In our wettest, wildest dreams, we could just have Bill Lindsey get in the comments below and say, howdy everybody, let me talk about Impaler. And this might be one of those where we head down a big long road of listening to Impaler songs or whatever, but we're here to do Meat Wagon today. Do I remember the song? Do I know the song? Hell, I don't know. Shane, how did you find out about Impaler so many years ago in the 80s? How could you possibly find out about this band somewheres? Well, my all-time favorite horror movie of all time was, well, not my all-time favorite horror movie, but Trick or Treat. The one that has Sammy Kerr, whatever. These guys aren't even played in the movie, I don't believe. But I'll tell you, a Rise of the Mutants record sitting right there on the table. That's all it took. When we were down in Skippy's room in Trick or Treat movie, and you're looking at his records, like, well, what's he got in there? He's got an Exciter record, he got an Impaler record, and that was enough for some. We didn't have, all the goodies that you've got now, where you can instantly take your phone and type in Impaler and start listening to them before this video even begins. You had to find things. So we're going to listen to Meat Wagon. It's going to be a remembrance for me, and it's going to be an enjoyment for you. So let's do this right here, right now. Impaler. They got 766 monthly listeners, which is crazy, crazy, crazy to me. You've got the top 5 bangers. Vicious Dreams, 8,600 plays. Pet Cemetery, they must have done, I think they did do a version. 30,000 plays. Is that the Undead Things record? Yes. Then you go into the last 3 of the 5 from the Rise of the Mutants record, Shock Rock, 15,000 plays. Crack That Whip, 8,132 plays. And Bloodbath, 6,300 plays. Go get yourself into some Impaler. They've been around a long time, and I'm going to prove it because we're going to start reading some records now. They got EPs and singles and this, that, and they was also featured on a compilation that I released called The Horror of It All Volume 3. I did Horror of It All Volume 1, 2, and 3 back in the many years ago. And they're on that, but they're albums. And we can't really trust these years or stacking here because they all look like they were put up about the same time. Alive Beyond the Grave, you got Wake Up Screaming. Rise of the Mutants would have been the first record. One Nation Underground. Old School Ghouls, the record that we're doing the song from, Meat Wagon today. It Won't Die, 2009, maybe. All of them are marked 2009. Habeas Corpus, Undead Things. Cryptozoology, Creatures of God. I think that was the last album that I knew of or listened to from them. And then indeed they got 2021's The Great Hereafter. So they're still going. As of 2021, they're still going. Bill, how you doing? Hopefully he'll get down there and say howdy ho. It'd be nice to hear from him again. Related artists. Will Die Monster Die be featured here? I don't know if we will, but that would be curious if my band. All one word. Regiment. Hammerhawk. Aggressa. Kronos. The Crixie halters. Juggernaut. Coven. Anathema. Warfare. There's another warfare here. There's two warfares, and we've done warfare on this channel. Death Throne. D-E-T-H. D-E throne. Get it? Dethrone. Dethrone. Anvil Bitch. So that is the related artist. We look into the bio ever so quickly. There is no image of the band. I will hunt one down. It'll be of them. They will surely be spooky and scary and saying, hello, how are you? We are Impaler, and perhaps this bio will tell me that they are from Minnesota. But they're saying, Shane, it's been a long time, and let's rock. Were it not for the fortuitous cluelessness of Tipper Gore and her fellow misinformed Washington wives in the Parents Music Resource Center who placed them, oh yes, Impaler was also placed on that PMRC, now that I remember. Had it not, let's keep reading, guys. This is Parents Resource Center who placed them, Impaler, on their notorious offensive albums listed alongside Prince, Cyndi Lauper, and Judas Priest, St. Paul, Minnesota. St. Paul, Minnesota's Impaler would likely be long forgotten footnote in the back pages of the 80s heavy metal magazine. Don't you damn say that about yourselves. Instead, the internet came. Here, I'll add something. Instead, the internet came, and millions found their music many, many decades later. Let's get back to this. 80s heavy metal, footnote, 80s heavy metal. Instead, until then, relatively obscure speed punk metal ensemble led by vocalist and Alice Cooper disciple Bill Lindsey saw their self-finance of 1985 EP Rise of the Mutants and its 1986 full-length follow-up, If We Had Brains, We'd Be Dangerous, lifted out of their underground indie metal obscurity and blamed for widespread corruption of the nation's youth. Okay. We are youth of the nation. Bill, let's rock it, man. Let's get into it. Enough of this shit. Enough of this wasting time. It's time to rock. And they didn't mention that record, that particular record, the full length, in this biography or in the albums listings. The one that I just said in the bio wasn't listed here. This is the Titty Bang Meat Wagon, It Won't Die record. Here we go. Oh, Bill. Train tracks. I think they came on this release. Hell of a live show too. Got a bit of that, little bit of that zombie swing to it. Oh yeah! This is kind of their Dracula. Meat Wagon. I'm the guy you see driving it. Meat Wagon, yeah. Hitch a ride in the Meat Wagon. Stank on it. We did that Eddie Van Halen on Michael Jackson record. Well, I'm going to go ahead and say this is just as good as Dracula. This would be a good Pulse song. You don't want to see me dancing on the pole. You'll empty your paycheck on me, pal. I'll tell you that right now. Getting in the back seat of the Meat Wagon. Nice, succinct, and to the point. There's no need to waffle off. There's no need to do breakdowns. You know? And then the next song to come on, Alice and Ozzy. I'd be curious to see what Bill Lindsey had to say about old Ozman passing. I mean, he's a self-proclaimed Alice Cooper freak, so I mean, thank goodness that guy's still humming around. Alice Cooper, it looks like he's going to be around 200 years. I mean, it could be that way. What say you? Most important part of this video is where you get in the comments below and you tell me exactly what you thought of Impaler and you thought of Meat Wagon. I felt a bit of that white zombie-esque vibe. Take a ride in the Meat Wagon, yeah. But you get down there, tell me exactly what you think of Impaler, what you thought of the movie Trick or Treat, what you thought of the first time that you saw them. Did you go instantly find that PMRC list and find them and go, okay, I got to go listen? Get down there and tell me, good, great, fantastic. Shane, how you doing? I'm a huge fan of Impaler. I live in Minnesota. Dang, it's good to know you and good to see you. Is that where those fellas from American Movie, that documentary, was that in Minnesota? Wisconsin, Minnesota? Is that right? No? That's a good one. Have you ever seen that movie? Where they're trying to make the horror movie. It's called American Movie. It's a documentary movie. Watch it. All-time favorite songs, all-time favorite albums. Can you tell me the ins, the outs, the ups, the downs of Impaler? They're a shock rock band. They bring it to the stage. They take it to the stage. You can look up some shenanigans and stuff of them on YouTube, Impaler. So get down there and tell me your favorite songs, favorite albums, and stuff like that. Do you have a shirt like mine? Okay, well, I'd like to see it. Snap a photo. Definitely not as crisp as this one, because I just found this one. I'd been wearing it a little bit, but then it went, you know, it gets down there in one of them kind of spots where you don't dig down that far anymore. But then when you pull it out, what happens? You start wearing it again. So, get down there and tell me. You're saying, not good, not great. Shane, it's just not my cup of tea. Okay, I don't like spooky stuff. I like good, four on the floor, rock thumping, banging. But I don't like spooky and scary. Simple. All right, there's your thumbs, my friend. We're getting on out. Impaler. Get around.